Sorry. I've been reading my book, and I have talked about this book many times, man. This is the book that made so many people rich, millionaires, multimillionaires, and billionaires. This is the book. I I have read this book already, I don't know, a bunch of times, and I just keep reading it. And this is the book that gave power to so many people to become public speakers and change the mentality, change the understanding of the world, change the life of so many millions of others people. And because this is book that's been written 10 decades ago, and it's so interesting because right now I am learning the new gurus. I'm listening to the new gurus, I'm reading the new gurus. And for example, the most famous guy right now that is changing the perception of what is business and what is leadership and all those kind of things, Simon Sinek. And so many of his things are here in this book, man. It's freaking unbelievable. Everything that he says it in a different way with different words, but it's basically exactly what Napoleon Hill wrote 100 years ago. It's crazy. And it's so true. Just this sentence: quitter never wins, and a winner never quits, is basically what the whole teaching of Simon Sinek is. You have to play the infinite game. He came up with this exact sentence, infinite game. And actually he made a career and became a you know public speaker and star and multimillionaire because of this single sentence, man. Infinite game. um, and it is so important, and I see it from my own life. When I was thinking, you know uh, just basic waiter stuff. Look at this. When I was thinking, I'm gonna work this job for like few months or a year or few years, and I just didn't take it seriously. It was like never giving me anything, anything. It was like, you hate the job, you know that this is just temporary, you gotta go through this and you're gonna figure it out and you're gonna become a businessman, you're gonna do business. This job sucks, like it just gives me money to pay my rent and things like that. As long as I was with this kind of mindset, my life was just complete misery, and I was broke, and I did never had a happy day, and it was crazy. And then when I realized that this is the job that I am going to work for the rest of my life, and this is the job that will make me live the good life, everything just completely changed because it turns from finite into infinite. I just knew that I'm going to do this. I want to be the best in the freaking world. I want to make a lot of money with this job. I want to have a beautiful life. I'm going to buy my house. I'm going to buy my cars. I'm going to buy everything that I need, and so on and so on. And I just erase all these bad things that are associated with this job because I knew I just have to deal with them. I know how to deal. I knew that I am capable of dealing with these things, and that's it. Turn it into an infinite game. I never knew that the sentence infinite game then, but that's what it is. I never At this time I never read Napoleon Hill, Think and Get Rich also, but because of my deep understanding that something is wrong with my life and I have to figure it out. And I never thought of myself a stupid guy. I always thought of myself a very smart person. And I just sit down and I thought about it and thought about it, and I was like, man, listen, I can have a beautiful life with this job. Stop talking about this is temporary, this is temporary, this is temporary, because that doesn't bring you nowhere. All right. So um and not just that, everything else from this point in my life, that I started with a mindset that I am going to keep playing this game, or I'm going to be running this business, I'm going to be running this YouTube channel, or whatever, the Waiters Academy, till I die. This is not temporary. This is not just, hey, let's start this and then we're gonna sell it or whatever, and then we're gonna move to this and this and this and this. No. Now everything in my life is persistence, discipline, and just infinite mindset. I'm just gonna keep working on it. I just want to see a little progress every single day, every single month, and that will bring me to the dreamland. Basically, that's what's going to bring you to the dreamland, because if you see a little progress every single day, and if you can stay persistent and stay in the game, you're just going to keep slowly climbing up until you reach the top. And basically there is no top, because you can always go further, but eventually you get old and you die. But that's how it is. So everybody has failures. I have thousands of failures. Some of my failures are the worst you can imagine. And you cannot expect to become a really truly successful person if you have never had a failure. That's a fact. That's a fact. You have to have a failures in your life. And failure doesn't mean nothing. That just means that the plans that you made and the effort that you gave was not enough. It was not good enough. So you have to change the plans, you have to change the effort, maybe you have to change yourself, but you just keep pushing and just keep pushing and just keep pushing. And that's what persistence means. You just being persistent, and you're playing the infinite game. You're not playing to make the money tomorrow or next month, all right? You're playing to get better, to provide better service, to make more good for the people or for your customers or whoever you are working with. And that's what's going to bring you the success, long-term success. All right. Benedict the chef. All right, man. So we have a chef now on the YouTube channel. I guess your master chef in the kitchen. If the name is Benedict the chef, that sounds very good. It's a pretty cool name, by the way. Congratulations on the name, Benedict the chef. What's up, man? Hello. Missy Ketchy is here. Nice to see you again. Haven't seen you in the last few live streams. Tough. There is no increase in salary, but I will be working permanently at the pool bar. Well, that's a nice job. I mean, I would love to work at a pool bar. Listen, now, increase in salary comes with time, with effort, with showing and proving yourself valuable to the company. All right, and companies don't give you increase that much. What you have to do is you have to increase your earnings by providing a top service and making more tip. If that's what you can do, that's what you do. Now, companies usually raise your salary every 6 months or every year, based on that everybody else is doing it. Life gets expensive. But I will have to tell you that, for example, here in Austria, the salary of a waiter has not been raised much since I first started here in 2013. Now it's 22. That's 9 years. 9 years. So my salary, and that was really a pretty bad job. My first job. I wasn't speaking much German, so my salary was 1,350 euro a month. 1,350 euro a month. Okay? And that was the salary of not a head waiter, but a backup waiter or something like that. I started somewhere because, like I said, I wasn't speaking German. Now, my wife, right now, she got a new contract and they increased her salary with 100 euro. So right now, 9 years later, And just now they increased her salary again with 100 euro. She's making 1,650. 1,650. So, and she's a head barkeeper, all right, and she's working now in a 5-star hotel, top resort, blah blah blah. So, not much. 9 years, and they raised, and the salary stays about like 300 euro difference. That's absolutely nothing, especially with the inflation, especially for the last, what happened with the last years, and so that's nothing. All right, 300 euro a month, that's nothing. But what you can do to increase your income is, hey Lily, haven't seen you in a long time. Lily, welcome to the live stream. What you can do is get a job where you can make more tip, and that's, I think, the pool bar is going to be exactly a job like that, because on the pool bar, I guess you're going to be the only waitress on the pool bar. You're going to work by yourself there, and you can collect the tip for yourself, and you're going to make, that's how you're going to make more money. And that's why I always say, guys, if you're looking for a job, better job doesn't mean a job that's gonna gives you $100 or $200 bigger salary. Let's say your salary is right now is $1,000, and you want to switch to a job that gives you 1,100. That's not better job. Better job is a job that gives you opportunity to make more tip, to earn more tip. All right, a job that lets you keep the tip that you make today. You have to share some of the tip with somebody else, your helpers, barkeepers, and so, but you have to keep it, most of it, for yourself. And the better service you provide, the more money as a tip you're gonna earn, and then of course you increase your earnings, and that's a better job. So, Conzola Ikechi, beautiful morning, Mr. Ned. Beautiful morning, Miss Ikechi. I got promoted yesterday from the recommendation of the general manager, food and beverage director. Congratulations. I never doubted. Your mindset has always been a positive one. I never doubt, especially people like you that finish, completed the waiter training course, got the certificates. I never doubt that you guys will have an amazing career in F&B. I never doubt. This is just the first promotion. You're going to get many more promotions. You're going to make a lot of more money, and you're going to have a more beautiful life in the future. Trust me, just keep doing the same thing you do. Keep learning. Now, all right, I got to change my headset because it tells me that it's going down. Battery power critical low. Battery remains at 1%. Hold on a second, please. All right, I hope you hear me. What was I talking about? Talking about Ikechi. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be amazing career. Just keep doing the same thing you do. Make sure you keep learning, and make sure yes, that's what I was talking about right now. Make sure that you go and learn from the leadership class that I'm gonna post in the next few days or week. Leadership class is gonna help you tremendously. I see that you already have a lot of the leadership qualities, but learn more. And guys, you have to understand, I know, especially as a young people, and starting now your career, you're working long hours and everything like that, and the last thing you want to do is sit down and read. But you gotta read, guys. You have to read in order to become a better person, a smart person, to become wealthy, rich person. You gotta read those kind of books, not a love romance or whatever. You gotta read those kind of books. This is the books you have to read. All right, that's gonna help you. That's gonna change your life. That's gonna make you, in the next 5 years, you can retire. That's true. That's not a joke. That's absolutely not a joke. So, Messi Catchy says, I was settled to serve about 18 persons from Marriott International. I will settle to serve about 80% from Marriott International. 18% is not a big party. If that's what you got, that's all you got to do. That's not too big. Usually parties are 25, 40 people. Then you're gonna have some problems. But 18 persons, I guess, a party of 18 persons, nice. Maybe they gave you the party because they now like your service and know that they're gonna do a great job. Marriott International, terrific. I don't know where you're working right now, but Marriott International, of course, that's a top company in the world, the biggest hotel company in the world. And this is how you make those connections. That's how you connect to people. You do amazing service, and because those people probably are some of the managers from the Marriott International, you impress one of them, and in just one day you get a business card. Hey, call me when you need a new job. I get you here. You're gonna start working in this place. It's a beautiful place. It's a great restaurant. You make a lot of money as a tip and salary and blah blah blah. And that's how it happens, man. I remember when I was in here this 5-star hotel, and we had this World Ski Award, and all the executives, all the directors from all over the world come to our hotel, and they stay here like 3-4 days. And I was serving this the general manager of the Kempinski in St. Moritz, the whole family. He was with the wife and the kid, and he stayed there 3-4 days, and I served him there, and then I served him on the the award presentation party. He was on my tables, and we made a connection. And he was like, "Do you want to come and work in Switzerland?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck, of course I want to come and work in Switzerland." And he was like, "Hey, here's my business card. Call me." And I was about to call and go there, but then I learned pretty bad things about Kempinski there, a lot of problems, and I went to work for Intercontinental. But this is how you make connections. You provide top service to every one of your guests, and you get connected. And Lily Science, thank you for the heart. Nice to see you. Hope everything is well. Mr. Kuda, nice to see you back, my friend. What's going on? How you doing? Mr. Ned, how are you? I'm doing fine. Nice to see you. Yeah, for sure. Nice to see you, man. Mr. Kapoor is here, back on the live. Nice to see you back, Mr. Kapoor. Kuda. I got a new job. I'm a barman and a waiter. Nice, man. So you're moving. Barman and a waiter. That means that you're now making cocktails. You're learning new things. Congratulations. Not gonna be easy. Barman and a waiter. That sounds pretty complicated to me, but I remember when I was working in Cyprus, and I was the only waiter in a 24-table restaurant, and I was the barman and the waiter. And that was a freaking hell, man. I was running like crazy. I had pain in my liver, black liver, because I was running so much at 24 tables, and they are all full, and I'm one freaking waiter, and I gotta do my drinks too. Thankfully nobody was drinking cocktails at that time. You just pour some wine, pour some liquor, make some coffee and things like that. But oh boy, that was bad. So I don't know if that's your case. I hope you're working in a better place. Maybe 5-star hotel. You're a barkeeper and you're doing the waiter job, but that's how it is. So you are a waiter, you're a barkeeper. So you got both. You have experience in both sections, and then you show some leadership skills and leadership qualities. And when the time comes to make a promotion, they will promote you because they know that you have the experience of both sides of the floor. You got a barkeeper's experience, you got a waiter's experience, and you are a person that reliable, and have the leadership skills. It's an easy choice, man. You get promoted, you become a supervisor, you become a manager. That's how it works. Petraman, hi from Abu Dhabi. Hello, Petraman. What's going on, man? I don't think I've seen you before on the live stream. Abu Dhabi, that's a nice place to be. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Dubai and Abu Dhabi, in this November, man. I really hope something doesn't screw our vacation. Like I said, we're gonna be in Greece, um, a Greek island, in end of the September, and hopefully end of November we're gonna have 4 or 5 days in Dubai, and maybe we check Abu Dhabi too. Konzol Kechi selected. Yes, that's what it is. I mean, that's what it is. Like, so that's what gotta make you proud. That's what makes you motivated to keep doing the good job that you're doing, because now you get selected for this, and then you're gonna get selected for the next one, and the big event here and the big event there, and come this special person, and then we'll go, okay, Console will do that because we know that she's gonna provide the best service, and this is a very important guest for us. And you go there, and that's how you serve the top people in this business, and that's how you make the good connections, and that's how you got all those doors open for yourself, by being a really top waiter or waitress in this case, and you provide top service 100% of the time. So great job. Kuda says the Waiters Academy is the real deal. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Unfortunately, I have the last few weeks, some people that sign up, they paid for the Waiter Academy service, and then they just didn't finish it. I talked to them, and they tell me that it was not what they were expecting. Some of them said that they just wanted to see what it is, and that's why they didn't finish the classes and everything like that. I'm very surprised, because I was expecting, that's why I made it paid academy. And that's why I wanted to say, you pay $10, but you have to learn now, because if you don't finish in the month, you're gonna have to pay another $10 next month, and nobody wants to pay money if you're not going to learn something. So right now I have people signing up, they're paying, and I see that they're not even finishing not one course, which is very surprising. And then when I get in touch with them, they tell me this is this or that. But I mean, you cannot satisfy everybody. Some people will be satisfied, some people will be disappointed. Like I said, I give you an option for everyone to finish all the trainings of the Waiters Academy and get your money back. So you got a free training. But if you don't think you need this free training, you don't think you need the training, it doesn't make sense to pay $10 and don't learn anything. So yeah, unfortunately we have some not so positive remarks lately, but we have also some very positive. So thank you, Kuda. Appreciate that, man. You and Missy Kechi, you guys are one of the first to get to finish the academy, get certificates. So that's great. So Missy Kechi say, I was selected to serve 18 persons. Yes, I'm working with the Sheraton Hotel as a casual. Nice. So if they have the Marriott International coming to Sheraton to have a party and they selected you, that tells me a lot. Congratulations, Gonzalo. Great job. Just keep doing the same thing, and you see, the future is bright. And Sheraton is an amazing company. So you're working for the top company in the world. Kuda, thank you for the advice, Mr. You're very welcome, my friend. Very welcome. All right, guys. Listen. It's been just 25 minutes, but I will close the live stream because I gotta get back to work. I'm really looking forward to finish this leadership class. I think this is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be beneficial for every one of you, and I'm really looking forward to make it. And like I said, I'm gonna make the leadership class available to everybody for at least few days or few weeks before I put it in the courses as a part of the Waiters Academy education, and it's going to be paid from their own. But at least for a few days or a few weeks, it's going to be available to everybody, and I really hope that you guys take advantage of it, because this is going to be a life-changing education. All right, thank you, appreciate every one of you for joining me today on the live stream. Kuda, Console, always a pleasure. Petraman, a nice young man from Abu Dhabi, I see, working in Abu Dhabi. Mr. Kapoor, just saying hi. And Lily, of course, sending hearts like always. Thank you, Lily. Benedict, the chef, also just stop by to say hi, but that's good enough. Next time maybe we'll talk a little bit more. Cynthia, always at the end of the live stream, Cynthia, but I'm happy that you're here. You're very welcome, and thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Have a nice day, guys. Yeah, thank you, Kuda. And hey, like always, stay safe, stay healthy, work hard, make good money, enjoy life. All right, take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock Central European Time. Peace.